today we're here to find out if this cheap, budget-friendly RC truck can stack up to the more expensive. Now this one right here is coming in around $1,100 and the smaller budget-friendly version is $140. Now both of these are from Razordon, as you see on the box there, and you guys are gonna get 10% off if you use the code that I'm gonna link down below. But this video, we're gonna unbox these things, check them out, and see if the bigger version really is worth the money. We're gonna start with the smaller one. I did open this up already because when it showed up, I was just super excited. If you don't know, I absolutely love these things, and I do have a Tamiya night hauler. Now Tamiyas are amazing RC semi-trucks, but you have to buy them as kits, buy everything needed and fully assemble them, where these models right here are completely ready to run. So they're assembled and you get everything you need to use it. Now, you know, this box is a lot smaller, guys, and the reason for that, budget friendly. We're coming in, I said, around $140. Razordon also offers a trailer for this model, and I am waiting for my trailer. I'm excited to show you guys all the functions that this remote actually works on that trailer as well. The trailer option is an extra $60, so that means all in $200. You guys are saving 10%. You're gonna get the truck and the trailer for about $180. I think that's a good price. Now, the remote, it's pretty standard, runs 4 AA batteries. The joysticks are actually in this battery bag, which I'll take out now and we'll screw on. And they did that so that, you know, if you guys travel with this thing or just in shipping, it doesn't get damaged. So quick and easy, they just screw on. And the battery we got, what do we have here? Lithium ion 1200 milliamp 2S. Now the thing about this truck, let's get this thing out. And I'm gonna go over everything, but the thing about the toy grade trucks is that if you look on the bottom, in order to install the battery, you do need a screwdriver. And I mean, I guess because kids typically do some crazy stuff, or if you do give this to, you know, let's say a 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 3-year-old, you're not gonna want them to have access to the battery because of anything RC related. Truth be told, the biggest danger of anything is always the battery, right? You puncture this, stab this, bite this, we're gonna have a problem. So whenever you see something toy grade, usually there's a screw holding on the battery, and that's even for the remote, guys. You know, they might drop the remote, so you know, there's always a screw there to keep the batteries locked up so kids don't have access to it. So if you ever wondered why toy grade always has screws, that is most likely the reason. I don't know if that's actually the logic behind it, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Now guys, my first opinion on this truck, it's high quality, right? It's a beautiful looking model. It does have a little dashboard inside with a steering wheel. It does have a little bit of suspension, not a crazy amount of suspension flex, but all in, the paint's nice, the decals are pre-applied, you know, the tires feel good, and it's a good size. It has a decent amount of weight to it. I'm curious to see how much weight this thing is actually gonna tow, which we're gonna do that at the end with both models. But I'm gonna set this one to the side now, and we're gonna open up the bigger one. Now this behemoth, I did not open yet, so I am excited to see exactly how this thing comes. I know for the smaller one I didn't show you, but it does come with a little USB charger as well, guys. As I said, I took it out already. I used it a little bit. You guys might have seen my short form video on it, but now we got the big boy. Guys, this thing is heavy. Let's go. Alrighty, first thing we notice, decals are not applied. You have to put them on yourself. Not a huge deal. I would like to see them pre-applied though. And the remote, guys, fly sky. Now, you know that, you know, these are typically aircraft transmitters. So the fact that it's coming with the truck tells me that this thing is gonna have a ton of features, bunch of switches and stuff like that. Feels like a nice quality transmitter too. A little USB thing up top. Is it? Nope, still takes AA. So this is not a rechargeable remote. We have to put AA's in this thing. What else we got? Little tool for the wheels, battery, kind of a big battery, 5,000 milliamp, same thing, lithium ion 2S. You know, we have an XT60 with the balance lead, so you guys can use your basic chargers for this battery. You don't have to use probably what they're gonna give us. What else we got? A little toolkit, wire for the charger. I'm guessing this right here is the charger. Yes, it is. Depending where you're at, they give you a different kind of wall adapter, some more tools. Now let's see what this truck is about, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is huge. Look at this monster. Oh my God. Well, first thing we're seeing, suspension. It's got a full suspension. I see it from here. We have leaf springs, guys. You see the drivetrain. The paint on this thing is beautiful. This might actually become FPV. I'm not lying to you. Let's see. Do these doors open? Oh, man, the doors open. Guys, this is going to be FPV. And these mirrors right here actually are like you could see. So I'll be able to like look with the camera and actually try to back this thing up. Now inside, it's beautiful. Nice steering wheel. It has a full cluster, a little shifter. This is very high quality. Now let's put these things next to each other because we are gonna go over them and see which one. Obviously, this is gonna be the better version, but is it 10 times better is what we're gonna try to get at here, right? Is it worth $1,100 where you could get this for around 100? That's what we're here to figure out. I wanna check the sound systems. I wanna check the lighting. I wanna check how the drivetrain works. I wanna check, you know, how powerful they are, how fast they are, how good the steering works, and then we're gonna try to tow some stuff. Look at the details on this thing. You can put stuff in there, guys. We have a fuel tank. This is crazy. Little wheel chocks. Guys, they give you little wheel chocks. That is nuts. Let's look underneath it real quick. So the drivetrain is pretty impressive. It is 6-wheel drive. It looks like we have a 2-speed transmission. There's a servo to disconnect and connect the trailer. So that's gonna be controlled by the remote. It's got differentials, so all metal diffs. The lighting system looks incredible. The fact that this is ready to run and you don't have to sit there and assemble it is nuts. Now what I like too, it's independent suspension, right? That one kind of all goes together. This one has independent, as you see there. So when you go over like bumps, it's kind of gonna just walk across it. There's 2 little clips in the back here. You push them in, this folds forward. That's where the battery goes. Let's get these side by side real quick. That way you guys can check it out. Definitely way bigger, still cool. The paint on this really is nice. It's not like, you know, I really wish they put the decals on this one too. Let's fire this thing up. So first things first, the smaller one, let's turn that on. And then on the bottom is our on off switch. So right here, turn that on. Starts right up. It's pretty loud. So guys, we have a light system. The sound system is okay. It's not crazy realistic sounding, but it does work, right? Now let me go forward and reverse. And the faster you go, the louder it gets. So watch. So pretty cool, you know? It's nice that for $140 you do get something with a sound system. Like I said, the blinkers are cool. You get little blinkers there. And then on this remote, you can shut the sound system off. I forget what switch it is, let's see. So it would be essentially like what your throttle trim would be on an RC airplane. Just push it and it shuts the sound system on and off. So I'm gonna turn it on. And I'm gonna shut it off. So that's cool. And then we have a full lighting system, guys. Now let's check the lights out real quick. So this would be on an RC airplane what the elevator trim would be. You push it once, lights come on. Push it again, you get some more lights. Again, that top light comes on one more time and you get those blinking lights. And then if you wanna shut them off, push it one more time. Now what's cool too is that we have taillights. So when you push it, they come on. And they stay on throughout the whole, you know, series of lights. So I'm gonna turn them on all the way. And we'll just leave those on there. Do we have brake lights? We don't have brake lights, but what happens is when you're going in reverse, you get some hazard lights. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna leave this on just like that, and we're gonna fire up the big one together. Now I've never turned this one on before, so let's check it out. The remote turns on, Fly Sky, 5.94 volts is what it's telling me. Is it touchscreen? It is not touchscreen. And to turn this one on, guys, it's on the side here. Oh, it's actually in the back. It's kind of hard to see. But if you lift the cab up when you put the battery in, there's actually a little toggle switch. So let me see if I could actually reach in there and turn it on with the body on. Yes, I can. All right. Now let's see how to start this one. It's not that switch. That's going to be our differentials. What am I running over? Well, that is a realistic backup sound. Aha. This little, it's a knob, so I guess we could put it how loud we want. That is cool. I'm gonna need the instructions. Alrighty, so first switch, low gear, high gear, and it's telling me that low gear is up, high gear is down. Okay, the switch next to it is to lock the differential. That's cool. So low gear, high gear, differential, and I hear it. Then we're moving over to start up. Start, stop, and we have a horn, so that's cool. I'm gonna go over that in a second. Lighting cycle, flash cycle. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Same as that one. That's cool. So guys, same as the smaller one. Let's do this together. So this one, we're gonna shut it off. You go, let's do it together. You ready? We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and off. Now what's different with this one is that you can actually, that's the hazards. Yeah, you can do like a flashing cycle. So that's cool. I'll probably post a lot of shorts of that right there. Now what I wanna do is I'm gonna turn these lights back on. Let's go 5. And we'll do the same for this one, 2, 3, 4. Guys, just this, you see, there's so many more lights on the $1,000 one than the smaller one, right? They're all lights on the sides. It's all lit up. The bottom of the front, like the bumper, what would be, is all lit up. I gotta be honest, I'm having a hard time holding this. The tail lights are also a lot better. They're a lot brighter. And I believe, yeah, so this one we have proper reverse lights on, which you guys can see there. See that? Now let's do a speed test real quick. So this one is not as grippy, but this is full speed. You ready? Single speed transmission. I'll put that one down for a second. Let's see how the big one does. Let's see. I think I'm in low gear. All right, so that's low gear. Back this thing up. Now I'm leaving the sound system off so you guys can hear me. And then we're gonna go high gear. It looks like the same speed. Maybe the low gear doesn't work, or maybe it's not working because I didn't charge the battery. We're gonna have to figure that out. What I do wanna show you guys though real quick, the amount of torque this thing has is like, dude, that is absolutely absurd amount of torque. Like this is gonna be able to tow crazy amount of stuff. So you see that, very curious why the low and high gear isn't working. I like that diff lock. As I said, low, high gear. I don't know why it's not working. We have our differential lock, which you guys could hear. Then we're gonna have the start. So to start it, just push it down once. And then you could bring it back up. Okay, now you're up. If you want to shut it off, just push it back down again. So I'm going to start this thing and show you guys the volume. I love that. Let's bring it a little forward. And we have our volume switch. So you can bring it down, or you can raise it. And then you're going to have a horn. So leave this in the middle and push it down once. Guys, that is wicked. And then, of course, I just went over the lights. The lighting system's sweet. Now, this thing is high quality. I mean, just look at the blinkers on it. And it almost like, it acts as a crawler, right? So let's see what I could run over here. Let's check that suspension. Bro, this thing's a monster. Come on, little guy. I got faith in you. Yeah, oh, it's not 6-wheel drive. To be honest, though, this one is more scale because in real life, this is a 4x6. 6x4 rather. 6 wheels, 4-wheel drive. So that actually isn't scale. It's definitely way cooler in an RC version though. Let's see what they can tow. Take it easy. We got 20, we got 5, and we got 10. This is what I use to hang my turbines in the garage from the ceiling. Like that. Let's see if the little guy can handle 5 pounds. Start your engine. Come on, dude, don't let me down. You need some weight? I got weight for you. Alright, here we go. Just needs a little weight, but she'll pull. Let's try 10. I might break this thing. She's pulling 10. It needs a lot of weight though. Damn. Let me go get some bigger weights. We got a 30 and we got a 50. All right, let's go 30. £20. So we're gonna say the little guy can tow 20 if you put weight on top. If you do not put any weight on top, you can't even tow 10. So little slippery tires, pretty impressive for a toy grade model, I'll tell you that much. Let's see what the big boy could do. Lower that volume a little bit. Damn. That did that effortless. That was 30 pounds. I can't even pull this thing. Look at this. This tows 50 pounds. I'm genuinely impressed. All right, let's see. Bro, that's 50 pounds. Oh my God. 80 pounds. Ain't no way, bro. I didn't even charge this battery. Damn! I'm gonna go get another 50. Okay. Moment of truth. Ah, she's giving out. She give out or did my battery die? I think my battery died. I didn't charge it, so very well could be the battery is dead. 80 pounds this thing towed. That is incredible for an RC model that comes ready to run. I'm like genuinely in awe right now. This thing just impressed me like I never thought an RC truck would, but I do want to circle back to the toy grade because I do believe that this has an amazing value to it. Now, a couple things that I didn't go over, which I'm like really excited to show you guys once that trailer comes, is right on the transmitter, there's a ton of functions for the trailer. Now, in the back here, you guys have the little quick connect, disconnect. You actually can control that from the remote control. So you lock and unlock the trailer. So you could back up, lock it, and unlock it. Now you're like, yeah, that's cool. But what about the legs on the trailer? Well, you actually do control that from the remote as well. So these buttons right here actually will control the legs on the trailer. So when you're backing up, you put the legs down, then you disconnect the trailer and you could drive off. Same thing, reverse into the trailer, put the legs up, and drive off. Now, what's even cooler is the trailer also has ramps in the back, and you can lower and raise those ramps right from the transmitter. So that means if you're messing around with some buddies and they have some RC crawlers, like some FMS crawlers and stuff, guys, just pull up, put it down, let them drive on, put them up, and drive off. This is an amazing value. Like I said, you could get the truck and the trailer. I'm leaving both those links down below for, like, if you use my discount code, it's less than $200. I do know that. So super great value for a toy grade, you know, RC truck. I think that this thing is beautiful and a lot of potential to have a lot of fun. But if you got a big budget, guys, I mean, I towed 80 pounds, 50 pounds with no weight on the trailer. Like, that's crazy. And I'm on, like, this is a slippery table too, you know, like this thing is gripping. So we have a 6x4, you know, all metal, everything is high quality. The truck is amazing. It sounds amazing. The lighting on this truck is phenomenal. I'm not too sure about how the functions of a trailer would work with this remote, but I do know these FlySky remotes are a little bit programmable. So I'm sure you'll be able to use, like, I don't think this knob is being used. We'll be able to use some of that stuff for the trailer. Not positive. What I will tell you though, I am definitely going to make this thing FPV just because I think it would be cool. Like, driving around the living room and trying to, like, back up using the mirrors is pretty wild. Might have to cut out the mirror. They are pretty clear, so I mean, we'll see. But definitely, you know, stick a little camera in there on a servo, little, you know, sync pilot from FMS or something. And I think we'll have a lot of fun. I could definitely use this thing to tow any airplane in my collection. The airplanes are on wheels, guys. This will tow whatever, no problem. So maybe if I'm flying at the turbine field and I got my big turbines, you might see this thing pulling them. I got to configure like a contraption here for like the landing gear to sit on. You know, that would be pretty cool. Like the F-16 or the MB339 have a trailer hookup, and then there's a little hole so the landing gear, and I could drive to where I need to drive it to. This thing has a lot of potential. If you guys are looking for something like you always wanted a Tamiya kit, but you don't want to assemble it, guys, it's here now, right? We have these amazing ready to run trucks. You've seen, I took it out of the box with you guys for the first time, didn't even charge the battery and just kind of going over it. If this was a Tamiya kit, probably 3-4 weeks of hard work setting this thing up. So all the hard work is done for you. Again, it is expensive, $1,100, but if you got a big budget and you like big toys with a lot of power, an amazing option. Now, both of these are cool. And I will be messing with these a little more. If there's something that I didn't go over and you guys want to see, let me know, because I am doing a follow-up. This was kind of just an unboxing and having fun and comparing the two, man. You know, definitely bigger, definitely smaller. A lot more fine-tuned features. They have similar features or pretty much the same features, but we could raise the volume on the big one. We cannot raise the volume on the small one. The big one sounds more realistic. The small one doesn't. We also have reverse lights on the big one. Small one does not. This one is 4-wheel drive. This one is 6-wheel drive. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. You guys can see it. It's in front of us here. And just the quality difference of a toy grade to a hobby grade really shows. So if you guys are interested in either one of these, I am leaving the link down below. And as always, I really do appreciate you guys watching. Until next time.